Herkese merhabalar arkadaşlar, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt heartsofstone DLC paketine kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hatırlarsanız en son hayaletin hala da keyfini yerine getirmeye çalışıyorduk. Bakalım bu bölüm başımıza neler gelecek hep birlikte göreceğiz. Bu arada videoyu durdurup beğenmeyi, abone olmayı ve aynı zamanda bildirim çanına basmayı unutmayın. Haydi bakalım başlayalım. Bakalım ne olacak? Gerçekten merak ediyorum ne olacak. Çünkü bir an önce artık bu hayaletten kurtulmak istiyorum. Diğer yeni görevleri, hikayeleri görmek için. Ama gerçekten oyun ilk başları çok sıkıcıydı. Açık açık söyleyeyim, sonlarına doğru özellikle final bölgesinde Siri öldü deyip de ölmemesi falan beni gerçekten çok şaşırttı böyle şeylerde. Gerçekten inanılmaz ya bölümdü yani, öyle söyleyeyim. Haydi bakalım şimdi abicim. Dur kendimize bir gelelim. Evet. Eşek kulaklı Witcher seni. Allah'ın cezası. Dedin bak ne oldu şimdi, sen değil sen. Tamam bu gitti. En son burada kasabalı var. O ne?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Haydi. Biz bu ayağı mı bulacağız şimdi? Ya şu kafamızdakini çıkarsaydık iyi olacaktı ya.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Sonra?
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Oh my.
Ya.
Oh, there's more to come.
Yok artık, sapık mısın oğlum sen?
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are blue.
Bu ne? Dur lan, öleceğiz. Shani'nin ayakkabısı yok ki başka. Oğlum biz bulduk. Tamam çıkarttık zaten, bulduk biz onu. Ha, dur bu tarafta Shani. Bakayım bir daha. Var mı? Yok. Tamam. Bulmuşuz zaten. Tamam ver.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shark's
Bak
faded.
ya nereye gitmiş
Perhaps
ya.
you could start talking and fish out my shoe, which I
Tamam,
so
buldum, geliyorum,
unfortunately
bekle.
lost in the pond.
Al sana ayakkabın.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silk could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Hadi bakalım. Artık ambara gidelim, başlık töreni takılsın
Like a
bitsin.
good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Hadi bakalım. Yeteri kadar ıslandık zaten. Artık şu başlık töreni başlasın.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need.
Hadi bakalım.
Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. Or tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden
Hayda,
here.
olaya bak.
Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I
Aa,
understand this, thanks to you.
insanlığı anladın sonunda ha?
To talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice,
Hadi bakalım.
be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cork.
Güzelmiş lan sözleri.
What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Hayda. Shani'nin kafasına geçti. Vladimir kaçırır mı? Kaçırmaz. Bak. Gözleri dört döndü. Aha. Oğlum kanıyla ne yapıyor bu? Ne yazdı oraya? Haydi gitti.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding.
I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Ha, hele şükür. Kurtulduk bundan.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I received one more. Or two more.
Bak ya, sapık herif ya.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Hayda.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is
Bu nasıl bir adam ya? Bu kim ya?
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Ona ne yaptın gerçekten ya?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens...
Ya bu herif her şeyi biliyor. Kim bu adam ya? Ayna ustasıymış.
How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Psikopat ya. Biraz daha kalmak
I'd
isterdim.
like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Hadi be.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools.
Allah Allah. Sen nesin
Friend will
oğlum?
now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Bak ya.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Al.
Here's hoping Shawnee's a happy drunk.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Brought you some mead. Best medicine for a troubled soul.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs.
Ne olacak kızım, senin işin
All
bu.
alone.
Ben varım.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go.
Yapma be.
But I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
Şerefe. Bu gece fena biter gençler.
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good
Bu
idea.
gece gerçekten fena biter. Benden söylemesi sizlere. Ormanda, gölün kenarında.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Evet. Fena değildi.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
Ya.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
Ya.
You
İşte.
needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick
Aynen
together.
öyle.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy.
Baba mı?
Call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honored.
Kızını aldı doğru.
Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Doğru söylüyorsun.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Uygun olmayan mı? O ne demek ya?
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother.
Sen de çok şey
She
istiyorsun
actually
kızım.
thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Yani.
Really think so?
Really.
Cidden. Really.
Look, the brave brothers.
Cesur kardeşler.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
İşte
Wonder
gecenin
where
sonu
the
bu.
sister is.
Gördüğünüz
Couldn't
üzere.
protect her from a
Şişede
cheeky
durduğu
four-year-old
gibi durmuyor
condition.
dedikleri bu oluyor.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I couldn't have done anything, sadly, but somehow I think I would have survived.
Bu arada dışarıda müthiş bir rüzgar
I
var.
imagine you've lived through worse than a tryst in
Ortalık
a barn with
karmaşık.
some milkmaid.
Definitely. A tryst in a barn would be a much more pleasant experience than a fight in a manticore's den.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Hazır evde var yanında. Girin değirmenci göğlüne.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
Bence
That
olurdu.
I cannot tell you.
Biliriz. Öpeyim bebeğim. Muah.
Only one way to find out.
İşte bu. Bunun böyle olacağı belliydi abi. Bak ne dedim, şişede durduğu gibi durmuyor. Uçtu. Tamam yeter yeter. Daha fazla öpmeyin birbirinizi.
So, how'd it compare?
Çok çok daha iyi.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Bir öpücük beni kesmedi bebeğim.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Haydi bakalım. Oh! İşte abi bak ne diyorum, şişede durduğu gibi durmaz.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
Ortalık karıştı, dışarıda bir şeyler uçtu.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Vallahi bir şeyler oldu ama ne oldu bilmiyorum. Takır tukur bir şeyler oluyor.
Practically full.
Be ashamed
İyi.
to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
To yourself either.
You're right. I shouldn't mix.
Ulan yanlış şeyi seçtik be.
I hope they don't see you drinking their wine.
Got their hands full at the moment.
Well, they could finish quicker than you think. Catch you with your hands full.
Let's hide.
Haydi. Oğlum sandalda da ayrı bir fantazi, yani bu nedir ya? Yani bir fantazi yapıyorsunuz ama boyutunu da bokunu çıkartmayın yani. Sandalda fantazi.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Eyvah eyvah.
What are you doing?
What one
Sence?
usually does on the moon.
Gel böyle gel. Oo tamam, uçtular. Yani gerçekten inanılmaz bir fantazi. Gölün ortasında, sandalın orta yerinde. Yani. Üf! Abav! Neler olmuş neler. Bak bak bak. Bakmayın bakmayın. Bakmayın böyle. Bakmayın. Eyvahlarım olsun. Tamam lan tamam, yeter. Yedin yuttun yeter. Abi yedik. 18 artıyı yedik gençler. Yani sandalın ortasında fantazi nasıl bir şey ya? Ah! Ne oldu? Oo, bunlar uçtu gençler. İşin boyutu bambaşka bir yerlere gitti. Tamam yeter artık. Çok şükür sabah oldu. Bir süre sonra.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Sen nasıl bir
Did we
psikopat çıktın
make
ya?
it to the moon?
Bence ulaşmışızdır
Forgotten
aya.
already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's
Neymiş?
about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Bence de sonra görüşelim artık. Yalnız Geralt'a sakal yakışıyor be. Sakalsız Geralt bir şeye benzemiyor gerçekten. Giyin hadi giyin. Şimdi abi üstümüz çok ağır. Envanter. Üstümüzden ağır şeyleri atalım. Şimdi ne atabiliriz? Bizim elimizdeki çelik kılıç ne? Bu ne? 213'e 261, 238'e 292. Gümüş kılıç. Gümüş kılıç. 324'e 396. Bu daha çok vuruyor. 233. 203'e 249. Bu daha iyi bizim elimizdeki. Atılacak bir şey var mı? Şunu at abi ya. Bırak şunu. Rezil kıyafet. At. Bizim elimizdeki kaç zırh? Aa, eldiven takmamışız lan. Oo, 47 zırh. Bunu ver. Tamam. 8 zırh bırak. 14 zırh. 47 zırh. Tamam. Şunu da bırak. Bu ne abi? 8 zırh. Bunu da bırak. Tamam. 90. Güzel. Tamam. Şimdi Oligarda bildireceğiz şimdi. Amma ve lakin yol çok uzun. Yakınlarda bir böyle ışınlanma varmış burada. Heh.
Witcher, as I live and breathe.
He ondan hadi. Buradan çıkılıyormuş. Tamam. Tamam. Heh. Orası burası. Tamam. Şimdi bir dakika. Haritayı bir aç. Şunu bir kaldır. Tamam. Abi buradan hemen nereye ışınlanıyoruz? Buraya. Novigart'a. Şu Oxenfurt limanına ışınlanalım. Bunu bildirelim. Abinden kurtulduk. Bak abini eğlendirdik. Gör. Bundan sonra bize böyle davran diyelim. Bu görevde bitsin artık yani.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler, but a just one.
Herring's got to turn and mix from time to time.
Bak.
A devil walked a crooked path.
Evet.
What are they doing?
Wait. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
Yok.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir selamlarını
Vladimir
yolladı.
sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Ben
Did more
konuşurum.
than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
Var.
I do.
Al şu kağıdı.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Bersodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Haydi bakalım. Şimdi burada kalıyorum. Çünkü yakında bir görev daha var. Oxenfurt'taki Borsa de Müzayede evine git ve evin sahibini soruştur. Bunu soruşturacağız. Artık buradan sonra farklı bir göreve geçiyoruz artık. Heartsofstone paketinde. Yani daha ne kadar sürecek ben de merak ediyorum. Ama devam edeceğiz. Bakalım daha neler göreceğiz, neler yapacağız. Gerçekten merak etmiyor değilim. Umarım keyif almışsınızdır. Yaklaşık 34 dakika oldu. Abone olmayı, beğenmeyi, yorum yapmayı ve aynı zamanda bildirim çanını da açmayı unutmayalım. Bir sonraki videoda ve videolarda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.